weekend, averaging 5 per game.
And a wonderful opening goal!
Spectacular action.
There's Chukwemeka!
Scintillating strikes.
That is a moment of magic!
And there's no time to draw breath as the first half of the season concludes.
Oh, yes!
We start with Stuttgart against Frankfurt. The home team aiming to build on their statement win last time out.
Dennis Undav was on the score sheet as Stuttgart demolished Bayer Leverkusen 4-1 on Saturday. As Jamie Laverling back to brace. Eintracht Frankfurt have the task of trying to stop them, but they conceded 3 times in a draw with Dortmund on Friday. Frankfurt have scored 33 goals in the league. They've also conceded 33. Christensen's long throw. It's towards Amenda, and it will be an early corner for the Eagles. Litzdoan to produce the delivery. It's a good ball in and flicked in by Rasmus Christensen. It's a goal inside 5 minutes for the Eagles. And it's the first time Stuttgart have conceded a goal from a corner in the league this season. Left flat-footed here. Perfectly judged header. And a nightmare start for Hoeneß and Stuttgart. Stuttgart with 5 wins out of 7 on home soil in the league this season. Here's Mittelstedt. Keeper came for it, lost it, and Edmundin Demirovic is handed a gift. A goal on his first league start since October, and all eyes on Cara Santos here. Recently brought back into the team, and he did not cover himself in glory there. By Wagnerman. Should have been just a routine catch for Cara Santos, but he's looking jittery, and so are Frankfurt in general. Wave after wave of attacks is Wagnerman. Undav. It's a lovely turn by Undav! It took a fortuitous deflection, but everything's going Dennis Undav's way right now. His 10th league goal of the season, and he's now got 12 competitive goals in his last 15 games. I don't think this was necessarily going in, but the deflection was very helpful. A slice of luck he'll accept. Stoppage time at the end of the half. Frankfurt just trying to get into the locker room without conceding another goal. Here's Laverling. Still going, Jamie Laverling. Cara Santos at full stretch to field that shot from Laverling. Might have been creeping wide. Undav's goal crowned a first half comeback, aided somewhat by Cara Santos. Stuttgart on top at the break. Onto it. Ball whipped away from him, but it'll fall to Kalimuendo. Christensen. It's only half away. Knauff! What a sensational effort from Ansgar Knauff. Nubel saw it flash past him. Frankfurt did win both of these clubs' meetings in the league last season. The Eagles behind the 8 ball here. That's lovely from Furyk. It's Dennis Undav! And Cara Santos at least partially makes amends for his earlier errors. His team is still in it. 77th minute and a Bundesliga debut for new signing Ayub Amaimouni Eshguyar. Approaching the final 10 minutes. Here is Teat. Plenty forward here. Here's Amaimouni Eshguyar. He's made the space! Extraordinary! An almost instant impact on his Bundesliga debut from Ayub Amaimouni Eshguyar. They've only just signed him from Hoffenheim's second team, where he's been scoring goals in the 3rd tier. Which way will the pendulum swing? Plenty forward here, Stuttgart. It's a game that's there to be grabbed. Wagnerman. Nati! What a story! Nicholas Nati with his first ever Bundesliga goal. A man who had to rebuild his career after 2 years on the sidelines with injury. In the right place at the right time, Stuttgart in front. It's been a phenomenal contest. Is there another twist in the tail? Kalimuendo beaten away by Nubel. Still the danger hasn't passed. Bauer. Kalimuendo again. Oh, he's tricked his way through, and Nubel saves again. Kalimuendo denied twice on his first start for the club. What a start to the year for Stuttgart, with Leverkusen and now Frankfurt beaten. Undav again on the score sheet. Frankfurt were fragile. For the hosts, a step towards the Champions League.
It's mainly my fault that the game was not as easy as it was, because I could score after the 2-1, I could score like 2-3 goals. I had the chances, and then it would be an easy game, you know. But in the end, we won, and that's the most important. So it was a great game for the fans, for us on the pitch, and we got the 3 points, so everything is fine.
Once again, we give away 3 goals, like really stupid, easy goals, and I mean then it's difficult to win or even get points.
It's the ultimate showdown in the fight for survival.
This clash is without doubt a crucial relegation 6-pointer.
Bottom versus second bottom to round off the Hinrunde. A drop zone drama in Mainz.
Mainz come into this in relegation form without a win in the last 12 league games, and only 1 win all season against Augsburg at the end of September. They are at least unbeaten so far under Urs Fischer, drawing all 3 Bundesliga matches. Heidenheim have won 2 of their last 12, but just once away all season at Union Berlin in November. How much more time can both clubs afford before they start to win? Here is Amiri, looking early and looking long this time. Philipp Tietz has been a good man to pick out. He's nodded it down for Amanda Zeeb. And the clearance isn't entirely great. Here's Verachnik. Oh, he's taken aim. And that was dipping viciously. Jan Ramai watched it all the way, and he's turned it behind. Have a look at this one with his right foot. It whips and moves, and then dips. Good stop there. The side who has been bottom after the halfway point of the season has been relegated in each of the last 9 campaigns. Whoever loses this will be there. They have to find more goals though. Dorsch to Ibrahimovic, who's back to Pieringer. He's the man who's opened the scoring for Heidenheim here on the previous 2 Bundesliga visits, both of which have been won by Heidenheim without conceding. Like his relatively new club, Urs Fischer also hasn't won in 12 Bundesliga games as a coach. Where to put the throw? Traoré looks for Kaufmann, who's backing in, but he's lost out. Verachnik to slide it through. Amiri can't quite slide it through. Schöpner to tidy up. Oh, that's not great from Ramai though. Straight to Lee, and he's found Widmer! Breakthrough for Mainz. And it's the captain who was left all alone at the far post. First goal in this game was always going to be big, and it's come via a mistake here. Lee didn't even need to look. He knew where there were players over. And Sylvain Widmer is one of them. A second Bundesliga goal of the season, and it could be huge. Half-time, and it's Mainz who have their noses in front. Just a slender advantage, 1-0. Well, they had the half-time lead at the weekend against Union, and they extended it, but even that wasn't enough. Podolski into Amiri. Oh, Amiri again, who hits the defender. It's bounced out here to Danny da Costa, who can return it. Amiri! Amiri! That's a beautiful goal. He's constructed it so well. And now they have breathing space. Nadim Amiri, who's been so good in the last couple of games. Philipp Tietz with the assist. Just set up perfectly. There's so little backlift here. He wafts a magic right foot at it, and it's in. How big could that one be? Well, there's nobody picked up Sieb there, who can go again here. And it's been, no, not found by Kaufmann. Amiri, it's a beautiful assist. Sieb! Well, that's a big save from Ramai. How big we might not know till the end, but he's kept this out superbly. Frank Schmidt's men under the cosh. Right, double switch. Stefan Schimmer and Adrian Beck coming on. Kaufmann and Pieringer, the two strikers coming off. He's been a super sub so far this season. What can he do here? Long this time. They have occasionally gone direct, Mainz. It's not always worked out, and here's Beck to find Aryan Ibrahimovic, and Heidenheim look a little better when they're sitting deep and then breaking quickly. Ibrahimovic! Oh, and Schimmer! It's his first touch! And a fifth goal off the bench for Stefan Schimmer. What an impact he is having as a replacement. Aryan Ibrahimovic scurrying away. And Stefan Schimmer, with his first touch, has given Heidenheim a lifeline. Right place, right time. He anticipated it so well. Well, what a grandstand finish we've got now. Here's Beck again, who's made a difference since coming on. And it's squeezed through. Ibrahimovic with time! Deflected and down. Off a defender off the bar, but not over the line. Mainz have done it. They're off the bottom of the Bundesliga, replaced by Frank Schmidt and Heidenheim. Finally a first home win of the season, a first since February, and that 12-game winless league run is over. Bittersweet maybe for Nadim Amiri, he's just got a whack from his keeper.
That was a crucial win for us. Finally a win at home in the Bundesliga against Heidenheim, which is also in the same situation more or less like we are.
We have to cut out the mistakes. It'll be very difficult, but perhaps it's good that the first half of the season is over. We have to focus on the little things. We're heading into the second half of the season, and we'll try to make up for what we missed out on today in Wolfsburg.